Today is Sunday the 10th of November and it's Remembrance Sunday, and I've come into London early today to take part in poppy cabs, transporting veterans from all of the stations over to the Remembrance Day parade over at Whitehall. So I'm going to head to Waterloo Station and we're going to go and pick some veterans up. So here we go, heading up Cab Road into Waterloo Station, and then we're going to head round past the taxis that are queuing up on the rank to serve the general public, and then we're going to head round into the rank to pick up the veterans. Just going through what was the actual taxi rank, but they've got all this construction going on in Waterloo Station at the moment. And as you can see, there's a small queue of veterans waiting on the left-hand side, so I didn't get time to get out and take any photographs. We loaded up and then we were straight off over towards Trafalgar Square. So we go, leaving Waterloo Station, we're going to turn left into York Road. Go along York Road, past the London Eye on the right-hand side, and then we're going to turn left into Addington Street and then do a right into Westminster Bridge Road. Just waiting at the traffic lights here. Right into Westminster Bridge Road. And then follow it round to the right and then left into Westminster Bridge, onto Westminster Bridge. Going over Westminster Bridge, just going to move out of the way for the police car to go past, and then we're going to turn right onto Victoria Embankment. Just going to wait at the traffic lights as we come up to them here by Horse Guards Road, and then we're going to follow along and turn left into Northumberland Avenue. And as you can see, there's quite a lot of traffic trying to get up Northumberland Avenue here. It seemed to take forever just to get along Northumberland Avenue. So we're sitting here in the traffic in Northumberland Avenue, just waiting to get along here. Cyclists here weren't too happy about the Remembrance Sunday Parade going on for some reason. Not too sure why really, but takes all sorts, I suppose. So in the end, as we was crawling along towards Trafalgar Square, my passengers decided they was going to jump out, which is what they did. And they walked the rest of the way up towards Trafalgar Square to enter into the area where the parade's going to take place. But then, as you can see, it took me ages just to get around Trafalgar Square. See all the police motorcyclists on the right-hand side here? Just look at the number of veterans going towards Trafalgar Square to take part in the Remembrance Sunday Parade. And here we go, we managed to get into Trafalgar Square. And we're going to go around Charles I Island here, and then we're going to head up Charing Cross Road, turn right into Duncannon Street, left into the Strand. And then we've got to try to get over Waterloo Bridge to get back towards Waterloo Station. Now this is where it gets a little bit interesting, because you can't turn right onto Waterloo Bridge, you can't go around and around the Aldwych and come back down the Strand, so we've got to turn left into Drury Lane, left into Russell Street, then we're going to do a left into Catherine Street, and then turn right again onto the Aldwych. And then we can get our left turn over Waterloo Bridge. Forward into Waterloo Road, and then we're going to turn right into Bayliss Road, and then right into Cab Road and back into the station. There you go, back up Cab Road, go around the roundabout and then head up towards the taxi rank again. Andy Scott from London Taxi PR on the left there, and enter what was the original taxi rank, which is at the moment the set down point for Waterloo because of all the construction work that's going on there at the moment. So Poppy Cabs is run by a guy called Mike Hughes, and basically what happens is cab drivers give up their time to transport veterans from the stations around London into Whitehall to the cenotaph so they can take part in the Remembrance Day Parade. And all of the drivers give their time free of charge. So basically they're not earning, so they're doing it out of the kindness of their hearts. And the veterans are really, really appreciative of what we do with Poppy Cabs. And it's the 15th year this year of Poppy Cabs. 15 years it's been going, since 2009. And I think I've only missed one or two. I didn't do the first one, so it's probably 3. So I think I've done 12 years of it. So I come up every year on the closest Sunday to Armistice Day, which is the 11th day of the 11th month. So this year it falls on the Sunday the 10th, and I take part by transporting veterans free of charge over to the cenotaph so they can take part in the Remembrance Day Parade. And a lot of them are really, really proud people, both men and women, and yeah, we just give our time free of charge. We just transported some veterans over to Trafalgar Square, and we're back at Waterloo again. Huge queue of people here, so we'll take some more over to Trafalgar Square, although I don't think this time I'm going to go into Trafalgar Square because it was a nightmare just getting up Northumberland Avenue, so I think I'm going to drop them a little bit further down and suggest that they walk up to Trafalgar Square. So as you can see, there's quite a lot of veterans waiting to get taxis this time when we got back to the station. And to be honest, I didn't really have time to get out of the cab. Yeah, I didn't really have time to get out of the cab and take photographs or to do any video because of all this construction that's going on there at the moment. There really wasn't anywhere to park, so I couldn't get out of the cab, take any photographs, which I usually like to do, get a bit of video and things like that that we can share on social media to promote Poppy Cabs, which is what this is all about. So we get up to the front here. We get up to the front here, we get loaded up with some more veterans, and then we're going to be off to Trafalgar Square again. So once again, we're going to leave Waterloo Station and then turn left into York Road. Bit of deja vu here, and then we're going to go past the London Eye on the right hand side, turn left into Addington Street again, right into Westminster Bridge Road, follow it around to the right, and then we're going to do a left onto Westminster Bridge. Go over Westminster Bridge, Big Ben and the Houses of Parliament, or the Palace of Westminster on the left hand side down. We're going to turn right onto Victoria Embankment again. Along Victoria Embankment, we don't get caught at the traffic lights this time, get in the left hand lane so as we can get Northumberland Avenue. So what I did this time was I decided to drop them a little bit further down Northumberland Avenue so that they could get out and walk up a little bit, and I could do a U-turn and get back to Waterloo Station a bit quicker. See all the police motorcyclists on the right hand side, they're all buzzing around all over the place. And at this point it started to rain, which is a bit of a shame for the veterans that are actually taking part in the Remembrance Sunday Parade. Guy there taking a photograph of me cab, don't know why, maybe he's never seen a white one before. So spin a U-turn, back down Northumberland Avenue, turn left on to Victoria Embankment. Then we're going to get on the left hand side here, turn left into Temple Place, left into Surrey Street, sort of wiggle across the Strand and over into Melbourne Place and turn left onto the Aldwych again, so that we can get our left turn over into Lancaster Place and over Waterloo Bridge. So there you go, we're on Waterloo Bridge, going to comply the roundabout and leave by Waterloo Road again. As you can see, the rain's getting a little bit heavier. Along Waterloo Road, do a right into Bayliss Road and then a right into Cab Road again. Bet you didn't know there was a road in London called Cab Road, did you? So this is actually Cab Road, yeah, named Cab Road. Do a U-turn around the roundabout, not really a U-turn, just comply the roundabout and then come up towards the station. And as you can see, there's quite a lot of poppy cabs waiting here at the moment. So I waited here for quite some time and there didn't seem to be that many veterans coming through for some reason. I think there'd been a lot of cabs turn up at the station and sort of cleared the backlog of veterans that were waiting to get over towards Parliament Square and Trafalgar Square. Problem is with this rank, once you get in there you're trapped. And look at these lovely old vintage taxis. These are all members of the LVTA, the Licensed Vintage Taxi Association. Now I don't really know my models, but that looks like a this one's definitely a Mark 7 Beardmore Paramount. The one behind looks like an Oxford Nuffield from the front. I'm probably wrong actually, and then you got another that looks like a Mark 6 Beardmore because it hasn't got a door on the luggage space there. The luggage space is open to the elements. It's only a 3-door taxi, so As the rank moved up here, I decided to make a quick exit and head over towards Westminster Bridge to get parked up on the bridge so that I could get out and take some photographs and do a bit of video and go and speak to some drivers on the bridge. As you can see, it took some time for the rank to move up, and I was actually talking to another driver who creates some social media posts that was parked behind me, and he's on social media as that cabby guy, Lee. And if you want to check him out, I'll put a link to his Facebook or his Instagram down below. So there we go, we're leaving the station again, empty this time, and we're going to head down York Road again, past the London Eye on the right, do a left into Addington Street, right into Westminster Bridge Road again. Follow Westminster Bridge Road around to the right, and then we're going to do a left over Westminster Bridge. And we're actually going to park up on the bridge this time. You can see Big Ben in the distance there, or what people refer to as Big Ben. That's for another video. Must do a video on Big Ben soon. Or the Elizabeth Tower to give its correct name. And the Houses of Parliament, or the Palace of Westminster to give it its correct name. And we're going to park up behind this cab up here in front of us here. Just don't look right, does it? A sat nav in an old cab.
One's totally
Turn around, John. Let's see your top.
Turn around.
Look who it is, look, it's Dropkick.
Hey everybody.
So what are you doing here today then?
Well, I come up here, you know, Jay, it's Remembrance Sunday, part of Poppy Cabs. We come and pick up all our heroes, take them from their stations and bring them over to Westminster Bridge, Parliament Square, so they can take part and remember their fallen comrades. And it's the day where we fall silent for a couple of minutes just to remember. Do it every year, don't we?
Yep, we do.
Every year.
We're filming.
We're filming, Sean.
Well, it's always a pleasure to do Poppy Cabs on Remembrance Sunday, and it's got to be said the cab trade has a long history of involving itself in good causes and charities, and Poppy Cabs today is just another one of those good causes. So if you're in the area, come down and see this wonderful array of taxis, vintage taxis, newer taxis, vintage cab drivers like Jamie, and more modern cab drivers like Murder and Dropkick Rick. So come down, have a chat with us, see the spectacle and enjoy the day, and serve our beloved veterans.
Question. How do you class him as being a more modern cab driver when he's older than me?
It's his boyish looks.
It's my...
He looks young.
It's my demeanour,
thank
isn't
you,
it?
man.
Obviously,
Love you too.
he's obviously not being henpecked as much as you are, Jamie. So I mean, that might have something to do with it.
No, it's this country living that we have now.
It's country living, yeah.
Country living.
Yeah.
Lunch it is.
So Michael, nice of you to turn up today.
I'm always here.
So why do you do this every year?
I do it essentially to say thank you to the veterans that gave their lives for us, and for the families that have suffered, for the loss of their loved ones in the wars. And I think it's the least I could do, the littlest thing I can do, and I'm very, very happy to do it.
It's very good of you, Michael. Known as Magic Mike on the Disney Troop. Magic
yeah.
Mike.
Magic Mike, yeah.
So come on, show us some magic then.
Magic.
So why do you do this every year then?
Why do I do it? My wife says that to me. And the only reason I could say why I do it every year is because both my grandfathers served. And one set of grandparents lived not far from here in Holborn. So he was very old-fashioned. Obviously he served in the First World War, and when the bells used to go off he always stood up on attention and saluted. So me and my brother copied. So I don't know, it's just senior, isn't it?
Why do you do this every year, Rick?
This, I just think that it's important to give back, and asking for a morning to take people that have given so much, just to run them around for a morning, I don't think that's much to ask, is it? And it's just a lovely thing to be part of. You feel like you're part of something way bigger when you're here queuing up and seeing everyone. It's just a great thing to do.
Mr. Davis, nice for you to drag your bum out of bed this year.
Well, someone's got to, isn't they, eh? Someone's got to show a lead.
Mind you, you've only missed 1 year, it was last year, wasn't it?
That was right, last year I missed, yeah.
So why do you do it every year?
Well, I don't know, I just think, to be honest, you've only got to look around and see what a fantastic day it is, and really should be asking, like, why don't you want to do it, you know? Why would you not want to do it? If you're London Cabby, this is so an important part of the cabs being in the shop window to the world. Today, while I've been standing here, we've had people from all around the world, America, Australia. Oh, this is fantastic what it's about. So it's great. It's just a way of promoting the cab trade even more to a wider global audience, really. Yeah.
So here we go, we picked up a passenger and they want to go to a hotel up near King's Cross, so we've turned right onto Victoria Embankment. Waiting at the traffic lights here for a little while, and then across Northumberland Avenue and then carrying on along Victoria Embankment. Now we're getting in the left-hand lane to do a left into Temple Place and then do a left up Arundel Street here. And then we're going to do a right into the Strand and then go forward into Fleet Street. And then we're going to do a left into New Fetter Lane, forward into Fetter Lane, or Fetter Lane, forward into New Fetter Lane, comply Holborn Circus, and leave Holborn Circus by Charterhouse Street, do a left into Farringdon Street, forward into Farringdon Road, See all the roadworks going on along Farringdon Road there. And then we're going to go up across Rosebery Avenue and into King's Cross Road, and then we're going to do a right into Lloyd Baker Street. Haven't been up there for a while, I've got to tell you. We're going to come back down into King's Cross Road and drop the passengers here on the left hand side outside their hotel. Really, really nice old couple these were, and very, very proud as well, and very, very appreciative of what Poppy Cabs does for the veterans. And then we're going to leave by King's Cross Road, leave on the left, come back down Lloyd Baker Street on the left hand side there. We're going to go down across Rosebery Avenue, just going around the old Smithfield Market there. Coming down, doing a right into Snow Hill, because of the roadworks, and then a left back into Farringdon Street. And then down into Newbridge Street. And then we'll do a right into Stamford Street. Comply the roundabout. And we're going to leave by York Road again to get back on Westminster Bridge. Now I went back and did a couple more journeys, one for another couple of veterans. I think I did 3 or 4, and one for an organisation called Scotty's Little Soldiers. Right, so that's Poppy Cabs over and done with for another year. Did a few over to the Cenotaph, and then I think 3 or 4 from Westminster Bridge. And so put the old Poppy lanyard away for another year. Everyone was saying I was looking a bit unshaven. Maybe I should have a shave tomorrow. Anyway, this is what I'll put in the front of the cab. Just a little something I put together. But if you like what I do, what's that on me? Then please don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit that bell notification down below. And if you want to watch last year's Poppy Cabs video, which was a bit longer than this one, I'll put a card up here somewhere, and you can have a listen to that, or have a watch of it actually. So until the next one, be careful out there on those mean streets of London, and be kind and be lucky. Thanks for watching.